So we're here in the office de Niger at the project of Libya. This is a 100,000 hectare project, one of the largest land deals in Africa in recent years. Now, as you can see around here, this land is far greener, has far more water, and is far more fertile than what you would see in other parts of Mali. Some people have referred to this office as the breadbasket of the country. But in 2008-2009, when Colonel Gaddafi was still in power in Tripoli, this area was sold in a long-term lease to the Gaddafi government in order to send rice back to Libya for Libyan consumers. Some people in this area welcome the investment. They need jobs, and people were trained building the canals under the auspices of a Chinese engineering firm. But other residents aren't too happy. They worry that the rice, a key food crop here, is being sent out of the country, and their land, their best land, is not feeding their own people. The project was called a land grab by rights activists because they feared it didn't benefit the local population. But that all changed with the ouster of Gaddafi. Now work has stopped on the project, and nobody really knows who's in control. Libya has three or four different factions vying for control of the state. The land itself was purchased by Libya's sovereign wealth fund, the Libyan Investment Authority, and signed in a direct president-to-president deal between Gaddafi and Mali's then president, ATT, President Touré. So today, there's a situation where the infrastructure has been built, but the rice isn't coming out of the ground to be sent back to Libya. What is happening though is local herders and farmers are getting some benefits because they now have more water access, so they can essentially use the assets for their own benefits. Looking into these projects and these land deals isn't always an easy thing. They're often shrouded in secrecy, and getting a copy of the contract itself was not easy. But with a growing global population, particularly here in Mali and in Africa more generally, these fights over land will only intensify. As Oprah once said, buy land because God's not making any more of it. And hedge funds, sovereign wealth funds, and large-scale investors from Asia, Europe, and beyond are eyeing land like this with increasing intensity because they know the food will be valuable in time. What countries choose to do with these sorts of projects, how they manage their land, who benefits, who profits, and who goes hungry, that will be a defining element of the 21st century.